Forget about watching ads, watching videos, completing surveys. You order to get a few extra dollars online because today I am going to share the best websites that you can use in 2024 in order to make significant profits. Hello guys, and today we are going over a list of websites that are going to allow you to make money online in 2024 for absolutely free. And I am talking about more than $2,000 per month with no job. And that literally means you don't need to have any qualification or previous experience in any field of activity in order to make this work and generate some huge profits. And I'm going to show you a bunch of different options so that if you don't like a certain method that we're going to cover today, you can choose another one, because my purpose here is to allow everyone to make some profits regardless of where they live on Earth. And the secret formula that you need in order to achieve this is composed of two elements, and that is patience and discipline. And if you have those two, we can move on and jump right into Before we do that, don't forget to drop us a like and hit the subscribe button so you get notified whenever we release a brand new video on the channel. Moving on to the first website on the list, this one is called Shutterstock.com, and I'm sure most of you are already familiar with this one. But for now, the first thing I want you to do as soon as you connect to the website is click on this red button that says start your free trial, and as you can see, you will get your first month free, and then you will enjoy an annual subscription for just $29 per month. And that means that users of this website have to pay a certain amount of money every month in order to use its features. And I'm going to show you where that money goes to and also how you can take advantage of that. Now, basically, this is a really powerful piece of software that will provide you with different stock footage, stock images, and videos that you can use on your own content in order to make it unique. And if you have been watching my videos, you should have noticed that I use stock footage every once in a while. For instance, if we type in sunset in that search box over there and we hit enter, we should be able to see a lot of different results that will show up in a matter of seconds. There you go. And at this point, you can sort them, you can filter the results so you're only interested, let's say, in African scenery. You can choose that, no problem. But for now, I want you to click on one at random. Let's pick this one, for instance. And as you can see at this point, you've got two options. You can either go for the standard license, which will give you limited usage in print advertising and packaging and unlimited web distribution. But if you go for the enhanced license, which is starting at $67, you will get unlimited usage in all of those categories and fields of activity. And that means that if a person wants to use this stock footage in order to promote their product or service, they have to pay for the enhanced license, and that is quite expensive, to be honest. But now guys, I'm not going to require you to pay anything. I'm not going to require you to invest any money in this method, and instead I want you to be on the other side of the spectrum. And instead of being the person who buys this stock footage, I want you to be the one to create it, because out of the $7, let's say that it costs for a user to download this particular image, the creator, the person who took the photo and uploaded it, as you can see, is this user here, will get 30%, and that is $20 that this user will generate on complete autopilot. The best part being that people can go over to the website every once in a while and download stock footage, and there is no limit to how much money you can generate by uploading these images. Now, this one may not have been a very good example because, as you can see, they might have used professional equipment in order to take such a picture. But that is not always the case, guys, because if we go back to the original homepage, we can see that not all of these were actually taken using a professional camera or any fancy stuff. Really, now it is true that certain pictures in this list did require a little bit of effort and time in order to be taken, but others didn't. This one, for instance, is not all that complicated to get. It is basically the skyline of a city, and it also costs almost $70 in order to get the enhanced license. And I believe that most of us who have a decent mobile phone can take this picture, guys. But now I know you guys like exact figures, and I'm going to show you exactly how much money you can generate. Now, the best part about Shutterstock is the fact that they allow everybody to get involved in the process and make some profits. But now, if you wish to, you can do your own research on the web and some independent sources. But I have actually gone ahead and searched for how much money can you generate on Shutterstock on Google, and I found this website that is a detailed explanation of how much money this user was able to make. And as you can see, their total earnings amount to $42,000, and that is quite something. Now, as I said, they might have used professional equipment in order to take those pictures, but you don't necessarily have to, because as you could see, there are some of the pictures that are selling really well were taken using a mobile phone. And if this method works for you, if you're able to generate some profits in the first few months, if you manage to save some earnings, well, in that case, you can reinvest your profits and get some special equipment that you can use there to generate even more money and leverage this method. The second website I need you guys to connect to is called EnvironMarket. And in order to connect to that, you have to go over to the Me Forest. Net. This is the name of their website. And right away, I want you to click on Start Selling, because that is what we are interested in today. We are not looking to buy, to purchase anything. We are not willing to spend any money in this method, and instead we are willing to start selling right now. So let's click on this button and see where it takes us. And this is a very similar concept to Shutterstock, but it has a slight difference to it that is going to allow you to perhaps get more exposure and make more profits, and that is because Envato Market will allow you to reach over 2 million customers while doing what you love. And this is a really nice place for a lot of creators, because as you can see, you can basically sell code scripts, music, and audio website things and so on depending on your skill set. You can involve yourself in that process, but for now we are going to focus on stock photos and video. Just like on Shutterstock, you can basically take those pictures using your smartphone, and you can sell them on Envato Market for a profit. Now, of course, if you have a certain skill set, you have a particular skill that you want to monetize, you can do so on Envar as well. For instance, if you are talented at designing website themes or creating 3D models, you can take advantage of that and monetize your time on Envar as well. And obviously, the more you sell, the more you earn. But the main advantage here on this website is that it gives you a lot of exposure. It's not like all of those places such as Fiverr where you don't really get an exposure, and that way you won't really generate sales in the long run. And in order to take part in the process, all you need to do is click on Become an Invited Author, and that will allow you to enter in your credentials and so on, but you will need to get accepted, so it might take a few days for you to get accepted, but after that you can start working and generating those sweet profits. Moving on to number 3 on our list, this one is slightly different from the previous two in that you need to have a particular skill or a particular product that you want to sell in order to take part in this. And as they explain here very briefly on their homepage, they will basically make it a piece of cake for you to sell and promote your ebooks, memberships, software, design assets, music, or any type of digital products directly to your customers. And I know that starting out can be quite difficult and tricky. Maybe finding the first client can be challenging, and this is why I'm showing you this website, because it might help you get started and make your first sales. And now guys, before we move on to the 4th website on the list, I wanted to point out the fact that using the first 2 websites wasn't really all that difficult. Basically, all you needed to do is grab your mobile phone, take a picture, or maybe record a video and promote that on Shutterstock for Indian market in order to get a profit. And those profits are absolutely passive, and that means that you only have to upload the picture once, and after that the profits will get sent into your PayPal balance automatically. You don't have to put in any active work. And now let's imagine the following scenario. Let's say that you take action right after watching this video. You start taking those pictures and selling them for a profit, and you now want to teach other people how to do so, how to replicate your success. And you can do that by connecting to the 4th website on our list today, which is called Skillshare.com. So after you have gathered some knowledge and you want to share it with other people, you can connect to Skillshare.com and create your own unique course. And guys, you don't have to be a professional in any field of activity. You don't need a certain qualification in order to take advantage of this, because a lot of people have been generating thousands of dollars on Skillshare and other websites like this one just for sharing their knowledge with other people. And the main advantage of using Skillshare is the fact that they've got a huge traction, and that means that a lot of people are connecting to the website every single day and searching for different courses in order to learn a new skill or new information perhaps. And as you can see, once you create your account, you can click on this section that is called Teach and click on Create a Class, and that will allow you to upload videos, enter text, enter anything that you want in there, and create your comprehensive class that will help people achieve your success. And remember guys, this is also passive income, and it is a way of diversifying your income streams, and that is very important if you're looking to build long-time wealth. You cannot rely solely on one stream of income, and instead you want to diversify your income streams and have multiple streams of income that are going to generate money for you passively each and every day. And a very similar website is called Udemy.com, which is number 5 on our list. And you can also create your course. Maybe you can upload the same course on Skillshare and Udemy, and people are going to find it, enroll in it, and pay a certain amount of money to you. And remember, you don't need to do one-on-one classes. You can just record that course once, and people will come to it maybe a month from now to months from now. You can generate money from these courses even 2 or 3 years from now. And there is no upper limit to how much you can generate. And if you want to, if you don't really trust this, you can do your own research on the web. Just type in how much can you make with Skillshare and read all of these reviews, and you should be able to see that people are making thousands of dollars. So if you're really serious about this and you want to give it a shot, take action right now. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.